Hello everyone, and welcome back to my second channel. So today I'm going to be talking about my fourth collection for my clothing line that launched. When will I be posting this video? Probably tomorrow, maybe today. June 1st, Cozy and Cali from Oceanna the label. I have the link in the description box if you want to right away go jump and check out the new collection. It is very Y2K sleepover, Beverly Hills, Paris Hilton-esque, and it is a loungewear collection, so everything is really comfortable, really wearable, and I'm excited to talk about my whole process with this collection, going through the pieces, etc. in this video. Normally I do a more like sit down formal style when I'm talking about my new collections, or I do a behind the scenes, but unfortunately for this one I don't really have many behind the scenes shots because shoot day was just so stressful and so chaotic. So I just wanted to do a more informal, casual talking about this collection while I get ready for the day. As you can see, the stress of launch day has taken its toll on my skin. Your girl has been very stressed, lacking calmness in her life per se with all of my travels and everything that's been going on. And I also just got back from the UK visiting my boyfriend because he wasn't doing too well. So I just got back from visiting him and cheering him up, but I had to zoom back to Canada because your girl needed medication from her doctor. Now I'm starting to get sick. It's been a whole thing. So let's just relax and get ready for the day, do some makeup, enjoy a coffee for our sore throat, which is probably the last thing I should be having on my sore throat. And let's talk about Cozy and Cali from Oceanna the label. So for this collection, I have actually been working on it for a really long time. You guys know that my clothing brand is sustainable and it's slow fashion. So this collection, I mean, it's been almost a year since I've launched anything new for my clothing line, which is crazy. And I will say, just from a business perspective, that is not good. I definitely need to adjust certain things just to ensure that there's better cash flow in the company. And this is just like a general tip if any of you are watching this and want to start your own business or something. Not coming out with anything new for almost an entire year is gonna hurt your business, and you definitely need to come out with at least one or two new things in between collections, even restocks, to keep people excited and in the know about your brand. And that is something that I learned. But this is my first time ever running a company, let alone a clothing company. I didn't go to school for fashion or anything. So of course, these are things that I'm going to learn along the way. And my brand isn't even 2 years old yet. So, you know, I'm just learning as I go as well. So that is something that I would note down. However, because it is slow fashion, I've been working on it for quite a while. I've been working on these designs and that with my manufacturing team since probably like September. It's been a long time in the making, maybe even longer than that. August, like it's been quite a while. And I will say that there were certain setbacks, like there always are. There's just always little setbacks, and because of that, that is why also for the next launch that I have, I've done it with 2 manufacturing companies. So my current team is in Singapore and then this new team is in Bali. So that is definitely a new expense, is getting a different manufacturing team. But I did that so I can kind of split the labor between 2 parties, just so that it's not all one party doing a ton of work, so it takes longer. So if you have 2 different teams working on it, you can also get 2 different types of work, if that makes sense. Like my one manufacturing team is really good at X and my other manufacturing team is really good at Y, and I have that set in place right now. So that's good for me in terms of next collection and in terms of just making sure that things are done a little bit faster. Obviously it's still slow fashion. It's not like I'm pumping out designs every other week, you know. It's still taking months to produce and months to get done, obviously, because it is ethical. But it's gonna be faster than, you know, a year. So that's the plan for next one. But because this one was still with my just one manufacturing team, it took a while. But for this entire launch, I really wanted it to be really just like wearable, because some of my other designs I absolutely adore. Don't get me wrong, like I adore all my designs, but some of them are very like occasional, if that makes sense. Like I, for example, would wear them anytime. Like my pink dress that's like Princessy and Marie Antoinette, I wear that anywhere. I wear it with cowgirl boots to go to brunch or to even go grocery shopping. Like I wear that with heels going out on a date. I wear it with sneakers exploring the town. Like if I'm traveling, I will wear it anywhere. But for other people, they see that dress as a more like, okay, I have to get dressed up and it's a fancier dress, so I can't wear it as often. And because of that, I wanted to come out with a few pieces that I think would be really wearable for everyone, you know? And that's why I designed some more cozy loungewear items. Now, this stuff was supposed to launch Valentine's Day. Yes, so of course it has been much later. It launched June 1st, so a few months late, but it happens. Because ideally I wanted it for Valentine's Day where it's all cozy and want to Valentine's Day shoot. I still love the shoot that we did. I'll get more into it, but that was just the original plan. So yeah, that's in terms of designs. Obviously you go back and forth with 2-3 samples, and also because this was supposed to launch way earlier, like ideally I wanted a bit of it to launch Valentine's Day, but I had a few pieces that I wanted to launch in January, which was a hat and a scarf. I had to completely scrap those. I still had to pay for samples, obviously, because we did the samples, but I had to scrap them because I was like, this is gonna launch way too late. There's no point in paying production for all of these items when I'm gonna be launching in the summer. No one's wearing a toque and scarf in the summer. So I had to, you know, remove those designs from production. If I wanted to come out with them in the winter or fall, I could, because at least I know that the pattern is ready and everything. Soft fabrics, like for example, this is the Beverly top. I wanted cottons, really gentle on the skin, especially for the underwear. For all the girlies, you want to be wearing cotton. And then we've got recycled polyester for our other set, and then eco cotton for the tank top. Just some nice quality breathable fabrics for sleep. Now I'm just going to talk about the items because I'm so excited. I'll talk about the shoot after, but first and foremost, you have our Beverly top and Beverly bottom. So this is what I'm wearing right now. I'll include clips, of course, of everything, but I love this set to sleep in. You tie these straps. It's got the embroidery anglaise fabric, but inside it is lined with cotton, so it's not like the eyelets aren't see-through, if that makes sense. And then you have the little pink bows, and the bottoms are high-waisted. They're very like vintage-esque, which I love, and they're full coverage for the bottoms. Really cozy and comfortable. This is my version of like countryside lingerie set, if that makes sense, because it's not too lacy, it's not like too elasticy, like really, you know, sexy. It's just like comfortable, and there's nothing wrong with a super sexy lingerie set. Don't get me wrong, your girl loves that. I love feeling like a princess, but sometimes you just want to feel like cutesy countryside little bow peep in your lingerie, and that is what this gives. So I love this one. I've been wearing this one all the time with like, you know, my robe, getting ready. It makes me feel like a little countryside belle getting ready in the mornings. I love wearing this also with the Priscilla pants, high-waisted. I actually have that on right now, so I'll just stand up and show you guys. These are Priscilla pants, and they have little heartbeats on them. Just how I wear this outfit. And like, I would totally wear this with sneakers and go out and run errands. That is not everyone's cup of tea, I'm sure, but for me, I would totally wear it like that. So you can mix and match all of these pieces, and that is something that I do mention on the website. All of these pieces really do go together. Like, our pants look great with the Beverly top because it's the same fabric. It looks great with the Hollywood Hearts top, the pink top. It looks great with our teddy tank because the lace on the teddy tank matches the lace on the pants. It looks great with our crew neck as well. And then, for example, the other items all go together really good too. Like the Hollywood Hearts top goes with the pants. It can go with the Beverly bottoms. etc, etc. So they're all mix and match, which is what we love. So then you can get more wear out of them as well. Here are the Beverly bottoms to show you guys. You've got the really cute pink bow there, and you can see a more detail of the fabric, the embroidery anglaise, the little flower eyelets, just so beautiful. And it's kind of hard to tell, but these are more like high-waisted, so they're really flattering on, and they are a more full coverage bottom. I love these so much. Elasticated waist, the little frill on the elastic. It's just adorable. I love this set so much. It's just my current like little favorite sleep set. And I wear it around the house, just writing emails and everything like that. And then as mentioned, the Beverly top looks really good with our Priscilla pants. So you have the custom dyed baby pink drawstring with the little white heart beads. And again, you've got the matching fabric with the inside lined with cotton. So again, it's not fully see-through because you can see this is eyelet. So otherwise it would be see-through, but it's not. Also, you have our new pink tags. I love the pink. And then there are some really adorable little details on these pants. Like you have the little O for Oceanna, the label, of course, on the pocket. And then on the back, on the bum, you have this heart. How cute is that? So I love these for lounging around. You can wear these with tank tops, long sleeves. Looks really cute, especially with our teddy tank. I'll show you guys that in a second. Let's put on some blush first. So yeah, I really wanted all of these items to be good for mixing and matching so that you can just get the most wear out of them, and they all look good together. So if you just want something really cute to throw on and feel like adorable while lounging around the house, it's easy to. Then you have our teddy tank, which looks adorable with our Priscilla pants. So as you can see, it does have an eyelet lace on the top here on the neckline, and it has that on the back as well. So that matches with the pants quite nicely. This is double lined eco cotton, so it is thick, okay? So this is not like I usually wear this without a bra, for example. Do you know what I mean? You can tell it's two thick layers of fabric. So it also holds you in all day, all nice. And you have our little adorable cute tag. And then of course you have the embroidered teddy, which it has beside his little picnic basket, because our slogan for Oceanna, the label, is daytime picnics to nighttime dreams, which is on our crew neck as well. So he's got his little picnic basket, and if you can see on his paw, he has the O as well. How cute is that? This is embroidered on here, so extra high quality. It's not printed, so you've got that on there. I love when it's properly embroidered. And then again, you have the embroidered O on the bottom left there. So that's our tank top, and it's also not like too cropped at all. I increased the length a bit so that, you know, it can be comfy for more wears, and it looks really nice with our Priscilla pants, especially because of the lace on the neckline. And then of course you also have our Hollywood heart set, which has been coveted. Everyone has been wanting that one, and because we launched what was I gonna say, like two days ago, whenever this video is going up, that one is a bestseller. I can tell you, like, we've already sold a ton of units of that. So if you really love that one, then I would try and get your hands on it ASAP, because it is selling quite quickly. But at this rate, it looks like I'm going to have to restock it, which is really exciting, guys. And this will probably be the fastest I've ever sold out of an item, I'd say. So I'll show you guys that one in a second. And then we also, last but not least, have our crew neck. And our crew neck is the same cut and style fabric as our original crew neck. So if you have our classic crew that is white, then, and you love it, you love the oversized fit, then you'll love this crew neck, because it's the same fabric, it's the same cut and style and everything. It's just a different design. So you might need to get your hands on it as well, because if you have the white one, you might want the navy one. It's so funny. My dad actually, I love my parents so much. They're so supportive, of course. And my dad bought my grandma one of the crew necks, and I was like, it's okay, I can just bring her one. And he's like, no, I want to support you in the brand. I'm buying one. Thanks, Dad. How sweet is that? We love a good dad moment. Okay, I'm just right now doing my eyes. So lately for my eyes, I know this isn't like a fancy talk through get ready with me, but I might as well go into the products a bit. I've been using the Say Pink Glow Sculpt on my eyes. And it's like a cream product, you can see there. So I've been putting that all over my lids recently, and I love how glowy and dewy it looks. And then I've been using a bit of just, oops, not like that, a bit of an espresso shade, kind of like an ashy espresso shade, just on my lash line to make my lashes look a bit fuller. And this is the Too Faced Born This Way Cold Smolder palette. So I just use this shade on my lash line with a little brush. Okay, I don't think I'm going to be filling in my eyebrows today. I'm not really feeling that, but we do have to do some mascara and lips. So let's do mascara first. Then I'm gonna grab the last few items to show you, and we'll finish off with lips. But I'm gonna do this off camera because it's kind of boring, but I'm just gonna use the Tartelette XL mascara. Mascara is done, so now I'll show you guys the new crew neck. So this whole collection is very Mean Girls, Clueless, Legally Blonde, of course. And then this is kind of like the jock of the bunch, I'd say, because it's like varsity style. So you've got our same little bear on there, embroidered, of course, in there. It's a bit easier to see the O on his paw, and then the little heart on his paw. How cute. And then you've got Daytime Picnics, Nighttime Dreams. Again, this is oversized, so this is a small. And we've had customers who are like 3X order the large, and they say that it fits great and it's really comfortable. So if you are more plus size, then I definitely recommend this crew neck because it is an oversized fit and it is pretty comfy. So it's more versatile in terms of sizes, and it does also have a lowered armpit, which personally I love because your girl is always sweaty. So I don't like anything that's too tight on the armpits for a heavy crew neck. So I love that this one is oversized, and of course you've got the like varsity style to it with the white on the wristband and along the collar. I love this one. It looks so good with the Priscilla pants. You also have the white stripe on the hem there. And this one also looks just adorable paired with our Beverly bottoms, just like the underwear and some navy socks lounging around the house. Yes, please. And then last but certainly not least, we have the very popular, as I mentioned, Hollywood Hearts set. So this is made from recycled polyester, this set, and I love the heart pointel fabric. Can you see it there? The little itty bitty hearts. Oh, how adorable is that? So you can either wear this on the shoulder or off the shoulder. Our models were wearing it either or, so it's kind of up to you, whatever you like better. You've got the little pink hearts going down the center there, and the sleeves do have thumb holes, so I love that about it because I love me a good thumb hole on a little like sleep set or on like a little workout set. You know, I just love thumb holes, so I had to include them. And then on the back, of course, party in the back, you have the heart cutout. So here's what it looks like at the back. That is my favorite detail of this top, and I actually originally didn't have that detail, and then I was like, this top is missing something. And I was like, you know what? I wonder if they can do a cutout for me, like a heart cutout. And they nailed it. They embroidered it all the way around, so it's really stiff, it's really sturdy, so it lays so nice on your back. You've just got that really cute heart cutout. Oh my god, it's so cute. And then on the bottom left, again, you also have the little pink O embroidery. It's really subtle on there, which I quite like. It's not too like in your face. And originally the O was quite big. So this is like, you know how it goes for sampling. You have to make a ton of those little adjustments. When I first did it, the O's were like far too big on the clothing items. And I was like, okay, that's a bit too much in people's faces. They're gonna find that annoying. So I had to adjust that. And then also for this top, little things like you just have to adjust the size of the heart cutout because originally it was far too big. Things like that, that all goes into sampling and why things take longer, but to perfect it, of course. And then last but certainly not least, to match with those, you have our Hollywood Hearts boxers, which I adore. I adore these so much. These are so cutesy. You've got the white stretchy waistband. Mine, you might be thinking, Ocean, that looks a little bit faded. Yes, because I accidentally washed this set with my dark towels, and my dark towels are like from Walmart, so they're not like very high quality, so the dye just bleeds out, if that makes sense. So don't wash them with your dark towels is what I'd say for that one. I pulled them out and I was like, no, because I didn't think they were in there. It's a bit disappointing. But anyways, you have our little pink Oceana the label tag on there as well. It is white, the tag, but then the writing is pink rather. And how you can do that, as you can see on the back, it's pink. And then of course the boxers have the little 3 buttons as well. They're just so adorable. I love these so much. They're cheeky, they're cute. And the model who, well, both of the models were wearing these, but they just look so good. They just look so good in all the clothes. And I was like, you girls are stunning. And you just are making my dreams come to life right now. I'm so excited. Those are all the pieces that are in this new collection. So it's not a ton of stuff, but it's a good amount of new loungewear. And again, I love that you can mix and match everything. It's just so adorable and wearable. In terms of the shoot, we did shoot down in LA when I was there, and is a beautiful like first location in the apartment. It was this girl's apartment and she had done it up to the max in terms of like pink, girly, vintage, old Hollywood. It was iconic and she was so sweet. Funny enough, I actually went there first and I filmed an ASMR video with Caitlin, and we used that space first, so I got to see what it looked like and kind of think about a few shots, and also it worked amazing for our ASMR video. And then when we went back there, we did of course the shoot. So we booked that space for 4 hours and I had 2 models, but I could only afford one of the models for a half day, so I only had her for a half day. And then the other model came with me to the second shoot location, which was so sketchy, but that's a story for another time. It was literally, guys, my weirdest experience in LA, like today. My weirdest experience in my life, I should say. It was so sketchy. Just so sketchy. But she was really nice about it, and she's like, trust me, I've had weirder experiences modeling, like it's okay, it's not your fault. It was just odd. The house was weird, and it was just, I'm glad we got out of there safe and sound. I thought that the house, had it had better upkeep, had so much potential. It definitely worked for the pictures, but it did make getting the pictures hard because we were trying to have to move like some of this grimy furniture out of the way. There was like random people coming in and out of the house. Like, it was just odd. So it definitely made shooting this stuff difficult, and that was frustrating. But I wanted the first location to be very pink, like Mean Girls sleepover bedroom, that type of thing, or more so, what should I say? Like, I don't know, just like pink girly Y2K sleepover. And then the second location, I wanted to be Paris Hilton, Beverly Hills, like poolside location, which is what we got. But it was just like a bit grimy, so we had to kind of try and spruce it up very quickly. And that location we only had for 3 hours, so it was all very rushed at that point. So my first time having proper models for this shoot, because normally I would just model with like friends. And don't get me wrong, Danny is now a proper model because she signed with an agency, but she cannot make it down to LA. And your girl is a small business. As much as I wish I could fly my friends out to shoot locations, I cannot. I definitely cannot. So I did what I always do, and I reached out and I found people on Instagram, and that's kind of how I did it. So if you're a small business looking for models, just literally Instagram will be your best friend. Reach out to people on Instagram, and you can also look for girls who are like at different universities, because let's face it, I think a lot of university gals would like love a little time to get away from studies and go have a fun photo shoot. For me, if I was in uni and a small business contacted me and wanted to do a shoot, I would be like, yes, that's just so fun. I want the experience. I want to get cute photos. So if you're a small business, I would definitely just do it that way. That's going to be your best bet if you can't afford, you know, really fancy models or something, because models are very expensive. Like, it's just crazy. And I know this because my boyfriend is a photographer. He shot this whole collection. Thank you, Thomas. Amazing as always. He's so talented. But because he works with some big brands and some really big models, I know their rates and I know how much they're charging for even a full day, half day, whatever it may be. And it is insane, guys. It is crazy. So if you are trying to, you know, do a really cool campaign but can't afford all the fancy models or all the fancy locations, your best bet is going to be messaging people on Instagram, and also using like Peerspace or Airbnb to try and find some shoot locations that might be a bit cheaper than renting out like a whole fancy production set. Like for example, this place that I found was literally a girl's apartment, so it was much cheaper than a big set that you rent somewhere. Of course, so much prep that went into this shoot because I had to get all the props down there. I had to buy different accessories and styling, bring shoes, all of that stuff. It was just so stressful. And mind you, the place that we were staying the few nights before the shoot and the night like before the shoot and of the shoot, me and my boyfriend, was so sketchy. Like it had, the lock was chiseled out of the door. I talk about this more in my LA vlog, but it was just such a scary Airbnb place. We reached out to Airbnb help, but they only gave us a coupon. It was just so terrible, and we slept with the sofa in front of the door every night. I didn't sleep much. It was just not the best location for a pre-shoot because not only was I so stressed and already not sleeping, but being scared on top of that, I definitely wasn't sleeping, so that sucked. Everything went well, and day of course, is always so chaotic because not only am I modeling, I am also producing and styling and directing and creative directing, all of that stuff. And mind you, Thomas was helping me with a lot of that stuff as well and giving his opinion, which I do appreciate because he's a photographer. He has a really good eye, of course. And a big thing I don't think I've even mentioned yet is that I did try to expand my size range a little bit for this launch. So we have size extra, extra large. I'm really happy about that. That was a big deal for me, and I know a lot of you guys are probably still thinking that that size range is still small, but for a small business like I am, extra small to extra large and now extra, extra large is really good for me. I'm really proud of that. And at the end of the day, like, I'm a small business, you know, I'm doing the best I can, and it's economies of scale. As you grow, the more you can afford, the more you can expand your size range and designs and stuff. But if, like, I'm just an itsy bitsy little brand, guys. Like I can't do it all. And as much as I would love to have all of the sizes to cater to everyone, it's just not feasible. So I am proud to have extra, extra large for it this time around. The only thing that's not is the crew neck because that's small, medium, large. That's already oversized, but the other items are extra small to extra, extra large. And if you're looking at the models in terms of height references, I am 5'6", like 5'5.8", so we round up to 5'6". So I'm 5'6". The model with the blonde curly hair, she was 5'7", and then the model with the long straight black hair, she is 5'9". So to help with size references. Okay, now we're trying to do our hair here, trying to add some curls. I wanted to take some cute clips of me in the clothes, but it is like thunderstorming out right now. You can't really hear it, but it is not a nice day at all. So we've got no light coming in. I mean, even as I'm filming this, it looks pretty dark out, but it is like 9 a.m. It is prime sunshine time. So that kind of sucks. But I'll try and take some clips anyways. They just might be a bit dark and dull. But overall, guys, that is all of the details on Cozy and Cali. I'm really proud of her. A huge thank you to Thomas, of course, for all of his photography skills and putting up with my stress. And a big thank you to the models. They're stunning and just so sweet and helpful day of, because a lot of things were chaotic, like the second location, and that model was super helpful as well. Also, she was a stylist, so that made things a bit easier because she was coming up with different ideas as well. And I was like, thank goodness, because I was a scatterbrain. There's only so much prep you can do at some point, especially when you're modeling as well as creative directing and whatnot. Part of me is like, maybe I shouldn't be modeling anymore for my brand. I should just be creative directing. But, you know, I think a lot of you guys do want to see me in the clothes, and I also do want to model the clothes. That's like the really fun part, especially when you put so much work into it. So I might just have to at some point, I don't know, get a better planning system. But for next collection, I am truly thrilled about it. I'm not sure when it'll be coming out because we all know delays, but I have been working on it for quite a while, since December, and I'm hoping it'll be ready for August, but who knows at this rate. Second samples are coming in the mail soon, so that's exciting. And I do want to shoot this one in Italy. I'm really excited, but that'll depend on timing because I'm already going to Italy for my boyfriend's and I 1-year anniversary. So we'll already be going there, and then if I can do a shoot while we're already over there, it just, you know, makes sense cost-wise. So I would love to do that, because it would just be so beautiful to shoot this stuff in Italy. You'll see when you see. But I think overall for this stuff, the Cozy in Cali, the shoot locations were perfect. I think that the sets turned out amazing. It literally looks like movie posters. Like, oh, I'm just so proud of it. And honestly, when I was looking at the photos, Thomas was like, do you like them? Like, what do you think when you look at the photos? And I was like tearing up because I was like, I can't believe this is my brand. Like, that's what I'm thinking. I can't believe this is my stuff. It's just so surreal, you know? I'm not sure if I want to keep my bangs or not. They're kind of at the point where they're like growing out pretty good. So I'm not sure if I should just keep letting them grow out or if I should trim them back to how they were Sabrina Carpenter style. But I definitely won't be trimming them back myself again. I get comments on my TikTok being like, what'd you ask your hairdresser for when you got your bangs done? And I was like, well, I asked myself why I always do this because I constantly have mental breakdowns and cut my own bangs. In terms of socials, if you guys do want to support the brand, even if you aren't interested in buying anything, giving a follow to our Instagram and TikTok always does help us grow. So huge thank you if you guys follow us on there because it really does help. And yeah, I hope you guys love everything. I'm so excited to see you guys wearing it, and hopefully you guys will tag us because I love seeing, like, if you do get anything and you tag us, I just love seeing it on you guys. It's just such a surreal moment, like seeing your stuff on, you know, like people like, it's just so crazy. So I'm very, very excited to see this collection go out into the world. But yeah, guys, I'm just gonna finish up curling my hair here, and then I will say final remarks and bid you farewell. Okay, guys, so that is hair and makeup all done. This is kind of my everyday look right now, but I hope you guys enjoyed hearing about this collection. Like I said, even if you're not interested in purchasing, then be sure to check out our socials or just the website because I think it turned out really, really cool. And for the shots, I wanted it to be like kind of like Barbie dolls. So like we're all standing like straight like that. I think it's really cool on the website, us all lined up as dolls. So be sure to go check it out because your girl is very proud. I love you all so much. And thank you all for making my dream come true. I really, I'm just so grateful, and everything is just so surreal. And I also hope my antibiotics kick in very soon because your girl is on fire in pain right now. So I love you all so much, and I'll see you in my next video, which I think will be my LA vlog. So yeah, stay tuned.